Families, can you believe it is already September? Where did summer go? I hope you had a great first week of classes. Praying for you families and students. I know this is always a hectic time of year. So I am sending out this video and this newsletter just to get us back into thinking about faith formation. Classes aren't officially starting till October, but many of you have not registered yet. So I'm just doing an appeal in this video to really get you to register if you haven't already. So that's the first thing. If you want to register with us, you can certainly go to our website at www.olqpstm.com. Click on the Faith Formation tab and then go to registration, and that you can do right online, or you can scan this lovely QR code that I'm going to hopefully put in the corner of this film here. And you can just take a picture of that. That'll also directly take you to our website where you can register there. Or you can link through the newsletter below. So any way we can get you to register, we have it here. If you can do that for us, I am asking for registrations. I'm going to give us a deadline. Let's see if we can get everybody in by September 30th. That would help us out. It helps us because I have to order books for all of our students. I want to make sure they have them when they come in. I want to make sure our classrooms can be configured. We are doing a lot of safety planning. We've been working very closely with the Brighton Police Department this summer to really tighten up our safety protocols. And so having classes all mapped out and ready well in advance will help us in our training, will help us to be so fully prepared for when the students walk in the door in October. So all of that is doable if we have all of our registrations in. So if you can help us to do that, I would be very grateful. So again, all the registration links are below, as well as all of the schedules of the year. Our weekly newsletter is our guide going forward. It's always going to tell you what's happening this week. These assignments for those of you that are doing home study, or those of you who are going to be absent from class, if you need to know what we're doing, all that information is always going to be in the newsletter. And the newsletter comes out every Friday at 9 a.m., just like this one today, to get us all back in that mode of looking for it. If it's not coming to your inbox, we love Flock Notes. It's one of the best programs out there. The only reason we haven't switched from it is because it is literally the best program out there, but it does have its glitches. So sometimes your work email might reject Flock Notes as a spam because it goes to so many people. Sometimes people accidentally click unsubscribe, and sometimes there are just general glitches. That's the way of our world, right? If the newsletter does not come to your inbox, you can always go to our website. It automatically uploads the minute I get done with it. It automatically uploads to our webpage, which is www.olqpstm.com. Okay? Lourdes and St. Anne's, if you even go on to Lourdes and St. Anne's and click Faith Formation, it's going to redirect you to that page. So you can either go through your home parish website or just come directly, www.olqpstm.com. Okay? Click on Faith Formation, and then you will see the menu. We have the schedules for each grade. They're also below here in our newsletter, but also on our webpage. Anything that we need you to know is on those two places, Flock Notes or webpage, or both. So if there's anything you don't see, let us know. We would be more than happy to send that to you in a direct link. But it's really all out there. So if you have any questions about it or anything is unclear, please let me know. 2-5, Monday nights. That was the most well-attended night this year consistently from October to May. So we made Monday night our night. Seems to be less conflict for people. Tuesday classes were good, but we kind of fizzled out from December to May. So that tells me there's a lot of conflicts with sports and otherwise. So here's what we're doing. We're moving all the in-person classes, of course, are all at OLQP, because that's consistent with our safety planning as well as our technology use, our security cameras, etc., right? That's just the ideal place for us to have kids. in a program. So our in-person learning is always going to be at OLQP. That's just makes the most sense for all 4 parishes, okay? So K through 5, you guys are on Monday nights from 6 to 7:15. I will talk more about the procedure for that when we get to the parent meetings, which are in the first week of October. I'll talk about those in a minute. 6 through 9 are all on the same night. So you're all going to be on every other Sunday, but you're going to be on every other Sunday together. Hopefully, parents, those of you with 6th graders and 9th graders, that gives you a one-stop shop so you don't have to come 2 separate nights. I think it's also more community if we have all 4 grades together. We're going to give that a try. We're also introducing our new youth minister. Many of you have met her, and I'm going to let her, she's going to probably be producing her own material. That's Nora Bradbury Hale. So you will be hearing from her, if not in person, then through this newsletter. She's amazing. She's been in the diocese for many years, and she's already bonded with so many kids this summer. So we are hoping to get youth activities for the first half hour of our Sunday night programs. And then after those interactive games, good times, break off into classes from 6:30 to 7:45, a break in between. And then come back together for the final prayer and snack. We are back with snacks. We'll talk about that at our parent meeting too. We're going to need some volunteers to bring in snacks for those. All of that is coming, but just to give you the heads up of what it looks like, that's what Sunday night is going to look like for grades 6 through 9, and then youth ministry with our youth leadership team of 10th through 12th graders. Please look at that brochure below too to see what you guys are going to be doing. You will have your own schedule, but you'll be joining us on those nights as well. If you are a home study remote family, okay, how that program looks this year is a little different than last. You will be doing a weekly homework assignment that comes out in the newsletter. So this weekly newsletter will have your assignment of what you're doing for each grade, okay? You will do the chapter, you will do the homework, you will take a photograph of the homework and send it to me, email it to me. I will be leading the Zoom check-ins and home study program this year. They do homework 3 weeks out of the month and 1 Zoom check-in with me once a month. So if you see the schedule below, this is home study remote learning. You'll notice that for each grade, there's a Zoom check-in once a month for each grade somewhere on there, okay? So if your child is in 3rd grade, you only need to worry about a 3rd grade Zoom class once a month. And all the dates are listed for you ahead of time. That Zoom is to check in with the homework they've already done, to make sure that they grasp the general idea of that, the summary of those chapters, and then talk about what they're going to be learning in the next few weeks ahead. And we'll just keep that rhythm through the whole year. What homework you've done, what homework you're about to do, do they keep the general concepts? And so for whatever reason you're using home study, it's just my way to be individual and personal with each grade. Last year, everybody kind of got thrown into one Zoom. This year, I'm separating everybody out by grade. I want to be able to reach students where they're at their grade level, and break it down a little bit better. We survived last year. It wasn't bad, but I want it better this year. If you are a family that is juggling sports and faith formation, I am willing to work with you, okay? What it might mean is while your child is doing basketball, they do home study. And then when basketball is done, they jump back into in-person learning. I am flexible. The only thing I ask is communication from you, and that you take the responsibility of getting the book, connect with your catechist. You make the appointment with me to come in, make sure they have the stuff they need. I'm not going to have a lot of time this year to be scanning pages and things. So if you know your child's going to be out, just come in, get the book, do the work from home, return the book when they come back to in-person, and that's it. But just please communicate with me and let me know what's happening, okay? Or you have a vacation planned, whatever, and your child's not going to be there that week. We can as long as you're taking control of making sure they have what they need, I am okay with a home study. And when that homework comes into me, that's the check mark for, okay, they attended, right? That keeps the kids right in line with what everybody else is learning, so that when they do join in the in-person learning, they're not behind. They're ready to jump right in wherever they left off. I don't think that families should have to choose. Like, I don't want to make kids choose between basketball and faith formation. We can do both. We can be flexible. We can work with you, and we will work with you, because God works with us, right? This is what we're here to do. So just communicate, let me know. And I'm a mom. We're all moms, so we get it. We know, we understand. Don't be afraid. Don't think, oh my gosh, there's no way, we're not judgy. We will work with you. Okay, so please let us help you to help your kids have it all and figure it all out. Okay, that pertains to you. Read the information below. If you have any questions at all, just any of us that you need an answer from at this point, we'll guide you. And if it's not us that can answer it, we will forward you to whoever is going to answer you. But we are a full team ready to respond to faith formation and grow this program in an amazing way. So I'm very excited about this year. We have a wonderful team of catechists. Our next flock note is going to introduce them and who they are, who to look for. I'm very excited about that. The 18th of September is Catechetical Sunday. So we are honoring our catechists at both the Mass at OLQP and the Mass at St. Thomas More, with a coffee hour after, because that's where the majority of our teachers are from. Our Lady of Lourdes and St.Anne's will have a special prayer in their Mass as well. There, you can come to the Catechetical Sunday. You can meet your teachers in person. Just give them a moment to acknowledge them, because it's so awesome that these volunteers are willing to give their time and energy to teaching our kids. It's been a tough couple of years, and so I just really want to make sure they know that we are praying for them, rooting for them, and so grateful for them to be joining us this year and helping us to lead the kids to growing in the faith, right? It's all good stuff, okay? So with that being said, you will also see below that up and coming in October, the first week of October is going to be parent meetings. Those are going to be in person, and then I will also be recording the videos for later reference, or for people that have busy work schedules and just can't make the in-person meeting. We would love to have you at the in-person meeting, because we really want to make the connection with you. It helps us, it helps our catechists to just kind of see your faces, make that relationship with you, something that we've been really lacking over the last few years. So we are strongly encouraging for you to come in for in-person, but we totally understand if life is crazy, everybody's juggling everything. And the video is also a really excellent backup after you've even sat through the parent meeting and then say, oh, wait a minute, what did she say about that? Those will be posted after, like the following week after we do the in-person classes. So one way or the other, you'll get the information, okay? But again, our preference, please, we really want to see you if we can in person and make that connection with you, if at all possible, okay? Because we care about you too. We're ministering the whole family. We want to make sure that your needs are met from us in whatever way we can. All right, so look below for those dates and times and where. All of them are from Queen of Peace, okay? The only other thing I have for you is to just, again, be watching the weekly newsletter, stay up to date. Please register by September 30th. Please join us for Catechetical Sunday. Pray, pray, pray for our catechists, our lovely catechists that have donated so much of their time and energy to this wonderful ministry. And I will be back next week with another newsletter for all of you. So have a great week. Enjoy school. Settle in. Take a minute to just take a deep breath. As crazy as it is right now, just remember all we've been through in the past few years and how we longed for this craziness as opposed to our old craziness, if that helps. I'm trying to remember that too with my son as things come home and I'm spinning with you, trying to juggle and plan, but together we can do it. And God's with us through all of it, right? This is it. God's in the every details in the everyday life. And so let's keep praying for each other, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care and God bless.